Coach Kyle Miller guides the Streaks in search of SVC Conference glory. Piketon Red Streaks basketball is brought to you by Ohio Valley Bank, Waverly Tires, Southern Ohio Medical Center, Brewster's Real Estate and Auction, Sheriff Tracy D. Evans, Boyer Funeral Home, Ricer Equipment, and by McLuban Tire. Piketon Red Streaks basketball on Q100 is also brought to you by Valley View Health Centers, Tim Dickerson, Rent to Own. Of the Red Streaks, Rockin' Raj and the Madman Mike Davis.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Red Streak Basketball, where tonight Southeastern comes to town with a makeup game. I am Rockin' Raj. To my right is the Stats King, Red Streak Jim. And to my left, the one and only, folks, the Madman, Mike Davis.
Hey,
Mike,
everybody.
how's it going?
This is the Madman, Mike Davis. Happy to be here on this Thursday night for a little SVC action between the Southeastern Panthers and the Piketon Red Streaks. So this is a makeup game from the canceled game from last week. The Panthers are now 7-8 overall, 2-5 in the SVC, and are currently tied for 5th in the SVC with Piketon. The Streaks fell to 6-8 on Tuesday. They are 2-5 in the SVC, and as again, they are tied with Southeastern. Now, normally you would think that would a tiebreaker would be the better record, but according to these new RPI rankings, which we're going to go over here in a bit, that's really not the case. The Streaks last took to the court on Tuesday night, Raj and Jim, where they were defeated by the Adena Warriors 63-51 in a big loss in the conference, in my opinion. And I believe we have now lost the last 4 games against the Warriors. And, of course, if you missed that game, you can always go back and check it out on Main Street TV on Facebook and Total Media Radio on YouTube. Also want to welcome our viewers on both of those platforms. And along on the radio on 100.1 WXZQ. We have 7 minutes and 58 seconds to game time. Fellas, we're going to go over maybe some quick stats. We got a little bit of a late start tonight, guys, so I feel like I'm a little rushed here. Again, Adena 63, Piketon 51. I consider that a pretty big loss in the SVC. We really kind of needed to make that up, and I'll explain that here in a minute. We were 4 for 23 from the three-pointer line, 16 for 26 for 2-point field goals. Adena was 2 for 10 from the three-point line. We were 7 from 11 from the free throw line, and 11 for 21 was Adena. What hurt Piketon was, in my opinion, guys, the turnovers and the fact that our defense. Adena really had an answer for our defense.
Yes, they did.
And it was almost like, they could read what we were doing, and they just had an answer. They would work through it. They were a little quicker on the step, kind of get ahead of that, and the guards just did their job, guys.
Jim, what do you think about the game the other night?
Well, it's like Mike said, they just riddled our defense. We couldn't stop them. They was getting the first step, off the man that was guarding them, and if they were picked up in the lane, then they were hitting a wide open guy coming from the wing.
Yeah,
they just had an answer for everything we tried to do. Their 2 guards, I'm not sure on their points, but they were quick. They were quick.
Well,
yeah. When they was going inside, there was no stopping them. They just went up. Easy 2 points every time.
Yes. Well, the guys you're talking about, I mean, they were really 3. Caden Lee, he had 11 points. Easton Hennis had 15, and Jody Ader had 18. So, they just did their job. For the Red Streaks, the scoring, Luke Gullion had his first 3 points in varsity action this year. Brent McGuire led the way with – Brent McGuire had 13 points. Declan Davis had 9 points, Garrett Lake had 12, and Bo Henry, the Beast, led the way with 14. But, like I always say, so does Bob Seeger.
Turn the
Time to
page.
Turn the page.
And speaking of Henry, he's going to have a big night tonight for Red Streaks come out with a victory.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Let's go ahead and send it back to the station to get a quick round of breaks in while I get some stats in my stat sheet. We'll be back here on 100.1 WXEQ in 2 minutes.
Are you ready, kids?
Well, I'm on Man Jenkins.
What role do you play in the show?
I play Patrick Star.
What role do you play in the show?
I play Miss Puff, and I'm a sea anemone.
I play Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob the Musical.
And how do you relate to your role?
My bones are very, they're on the edge of breaking. I'm very angry. I sleep a lot, roll the clip.
How do you relate to the role that you play in the show?
One of her lines is that she has a cappuccino, and as we know, I always have coffee.
I like money, and I'm mean to my relatives, but not to other people, most of the time.
He ain't the smartest, but he has his moments.
Thank you for watching. Piketon Musical SpongeBob is coming March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Friday night at 2, Saturday 2 and 7, Sunday at 2. Hope to see you there.
I don't know much about Southeastern, and but by the record, they we should be able to play with them. Of course, I thought that when we went to Greenfield, Greenfield.
Yeah.
We just got to come out. We got to play some defense. Offensive, I just haven't really understood all year. I mean, we've had the height on almost everybody we've played.
Absolutely.
But our offensive rebounds are almost non-existent. We're just, it seems that when we're taking the shots, there's not a soul underneath the basket. And I don't know if that's by design or just the way it happens. But, we could stand to get some offensive rebounds and put the ball back up, because we definitely got the height to do that. And just our defense, I mean, we can't play like we did the other night.
No.
And expect anything different.
And I think the main thing also, we got to watch the turnovers.
Well, yeah. The worst thing about the turnovers that really gets me, if you've got turnovers that happen because of good defense or, things like that, the ones that really irritate me, I guess, the most are the unforced turnovers, where you're just making bad passes, bad decisions, and that's what kills you.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for that. We'll go over some more what I've got on Southeastern here in a bit, but it's time to honor America. While we do that, we'll send it back to you, Adele, for 1 minute and 30 seconds here on 100.1 WXZQ.
Farming demands well-built equipment.
Call 740-947-7726 to get an appointment.
You're listening to exciting Piketon Red Streaks basketball on your home of the Red Streaks. 100.1 WXZQ Q100.
All righty. Welcome back, all you Red Streak fans, as we go through some of the starters for both teams. Hopefully we won't have any clock issues tonight, guys.
Yeah, hopefully not. You know, Madman, we got a nice crowd here for the miserable weather outside.
Nice crowd means lots of heat in this oven.
And I'm roasting right now.
We always seem to have a good crowd. I'd like to just make mention, I enjoyed Tuesday. We had the Piketon Pep Band here, and just add a little dimension for the fans, and kind of enjoyed that. That was their first game, if I'm
I was going to say, I think that's the first time they've been here.
And they're not back tonight, so not sure why, but maybe we can get them back.
For your Red Streaks, number 50, 6'6" sophomore, Bo Henry. Number 3, 5'7" junior, Mason Thacker. Number 32, 5'10" junior, Declan Davis. Number 34, 6'3" junior, Garrett Legg. And number 4, 6'4" senior, Brent McGuire. Red Streaks are coached by Kyle Miller.
All righty, guys.
You know, Madman, the Swindler, he tried to throw a shirt up here, but it fell a little short.
A little short. I told him just to aim for the sign.
Yeah.
Aim for the sign. As we get ready to rock and roll here at Piketon High School, everybody, both teams are out.
We are ready to rock and roll, folks.
Starters, Lane Williams, Morgan, Cheadle, Strawsball, and Fisher. Ball is tipped into the hands of Southeastern. As they work it around, Lane Williams at the top, tries to drive it in, sends it to his right. That's Morgan. So what we're going to see, you see they don't have a lot of height, the Southeastern, but they're quick. Lots of shots. They go underneath 4. Number 2 shoots a 3. Daniel Morgan shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Swindler. Davis will take it. Passes it to his left to G-Bird. Inside to the Beast. Back out to Mason Thacker. His shot is up. It is no good. Rebounded by Southeastern. And I did see more white jerseys underneath the bucket that time, guys. So definitely, I know that they want to. I think they should attack the O boards. I think that's what they're doing. As Southeastern tries to drive it in, sends it back out to Daniel Morgan. Gage Cheadle. Now Lane Williams. And again, they're scrappy, very physical team. Carter Fisher. Cheadle again. Morgan. Lane Williams at the top. Piketon's defense looking awfully good right now, guys. They're definitely trying to stop any kind of penetration by the Panthers. Ball is knocked loose, but it is picked back up by Southeastern. Cheadle with the basketball. I believe his name is Gage. I can't read my own writing. I was trying to put it down so quick. Inside pass to Straw's ball. Underneath the bucket, shot is up. It is a clean block by the Beast. Inside to Garrett Legg, into the paint. Now out to Thacker again. To the wing is Henry for 3. Shot is up. It is no good. And that time, no white jerseys.
No, none at all.
Underneath the bucket. Still nothing here. 6 minutes to go. Long shot by Southeastern. No good. Rebounded by Garrett Legg, who passes it to his left to Brent McGuire. He's going to try to drive it in, but he stops, sends it out to the Swindler. He tries to penetrate. Sends it back out to G-Bird. G-Bird for the 3. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Southeastern. You know, the 3 ball here, the long ball for us hasn't quite fallen, but I mean, the only way to make that, to correct that, guys, is just to keep shooting.
Yeah, and that's what they will do.
5:30 to go. It's 0-0. Southeastern being very patient, tries to get into their big man, number 33, Fisher, up underneath, shots up, no good. Rebounded by the Red Streaks. Mason Thacker now has it. Ball is knocked loose, but he keeps it. Pass over to Legg to Davis. Davis backs up. You'll notice Davis does not have that bandage on his thumb tonight. He finally got it cleared to get it taken off, and that wound has healed very nicely. Garrett Legg inside to the Beast, goes through his legs. They're going for it, out of bounds. Should be last touched by the Red Streaks. It'll be Southeastern ball. Speaking of Southeastern, as far as their defense goes, they are going to be a team that presses all night.
Let's see how Piketon can handle it.
Lane Williams over to Fisher. Fisher inside to Cheadle. The ball gets back out to Fisher. Still no score, 4:32 to go. Number 20 takes a shot at Straw's ball, and he's going to get it. So Southeastern's going to strike first, so that's 2. Ball is knocked loose. Turnover by the Red Streaks. And we got a travel call. We get back. Let me make sure I have that young man's name correctly on the roster, thanks to Mike Mormon. Straw's ball. Baugh. Can't read my writing, guys. Shocker, right?
That.
Declan Davis now has it. Inside to the Beast.
And he's hammered.
It's hammer time. And you know what, fellas? Bo knows. Bo knows.
There you go.
He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Who was that foul on? Number 20. Straw's ball for the Panthers.
It's up. It's good. Count it.
2-1 here in the very hot oven. I think someone forgot to turn the heat off.
I'm telling you, I'm roasting.
Shot number 2, up and in.
Nice.
That's what we need. We're all tied up here in the very hot oven with 4 minutes to go in the first. Southeastern looking to answer back. Lane Williams passes it now into Straw's ball. He backs it back out. Out to the wing. Davis almost with the stop. Williams goes underneath the bucket, and he just gets stuffed by leg. But somehow he was able to hold on to it. No foul. Carter Fisher. Inside. Shot is up by Cheadle. No good. Rebounded by the Red Streaks. 2-2. 3:30 to go. Brent McGuire. Long pass over to Mason Thacker, who sends it to leg. Inside to the Beast. Shot is up, and it's taken from his hands. No call. Southeastern. Shot is up by Daniel Morgan.
That's going to be on the Swindler. And
he didn't get his feet planted, did he?
No.
Daniel Morgan for the Panthers to the line to shoot two. .3:15 to go. 2-2 is your score. Make that 3-2. Bo Henry's going to check out. Leighton Kelly checking in.
You know, Mike, as much as they've been subbing him, maybe his ankle was bothering him.
That's a good possibility. His second shot is up, no good. As McGuire to Davis. To the corner is Leighton Kelly. Pass to leg. Almost a turnover and then a pass to nobody. But Piketon somehow recovers. Davis with a wide open lane under the bucket. Passes it out to leg. Shot is up and
in. Neighbors count it. What a play by the Red Streaks.
Good look by Davis there. And Garrett was mid-flight when that ball came into his arms. It was beautiful.
4-3, Piketon with the lead. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter.
Looks like we got a foul on number 2. Daniel Morgan, that's his first foul, second team foul for the Panthers.
Mr. Moore will have a seat.
Mason Thacker, your ball handler, sends it to his right side to McGuire. They're sending it around the arc. I was hoping to see Mason Thacker gets called for a travel. It'll be a turnover. Southeastern ball, 4-3 here, 2:24 to go here in the first. One of the things that I talked to with T-Fred today about this game is we need to see the Red Streaks kind of attack the bucket more.
Yeah,
there's a size mismatch. Our guys are a little bigger. Fisher. Now they're working it around. Fisher shoots the 3. Shot is way off. Ball is rebounded by the Red Streaks. Leg hands it off to Davis, who sends it to Thacker. Back to Davis. Thacker will have it again. Back out to Davis. 1:52 to go. Inside to Leighton Kelly. He's in the paint. Pins it back out to leg. Sends it to Davis for 3. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Panthers. The sigh of frustration is just our threes are just not falling here. Southeastern, number 22, Dylan Gowan.
You say that, and then they hit one.
They hit a 3, 6-4.
That was their first 3.
That was their first attempt, too, right?
No, they've shot
a few.
4.
Brent McGuire. Now Davis going to drive it in. Passes to McGuire in the corner for 3. Shot is up, no good. I mean, we just can't buy a 3 here lately, guys. 58 seconds to go, 6-4. Cheadle for 3, and he drains it.
A long 3.
9-4. Davis's pass to McGuire, back to Thacker. Now Davis looking at the clock, looking at the rim. Sends it over to Thacker. Inside to Garrett Legg. They're working it around the arc. Davis is wide open on the wing, but he backs it up. 30 seconds to go. Davis going to drive it in under the bucket.
There we go. Count it, Davis. Count it.
Declan Davis, one heck of a move by the Swindler. It's 9-6. 17 seconds to go. Lane Williams for the Panthers. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Swindler. 6 seconds to go. He's going for that last shot. Up underneath the bucket. Sends it back out to Kelly. Shoots the three. Shot is up.
Counted at the buzzer.
At the buzzer. We're all tied up at 9 here on 100.1 WXZQ. Back in 1 minute.
Re-elect Tracy D. Evans, Pike County Sheriff. As your Pike County Sheriff, Tracy D. Evans is...
You're listening to exciting Piketon Red Streaks basketball on your home of the Red Streaks. 100.1 WXZQ Q100.
Welcome back, all you Red Streak fans. Getting ready to start the second quarter here. We're all tied up at 9 after the buzzer beater by Leighton Kelly.
I mean, that was just picture perfect, buddy.
That was great.
Yeah.
And we needed it.
Yes, we did.
So, that was our first three-pointer. We've shot 6 of them.
Well, now hopefully we can get something going here as Davis sends it to McGuire, to the Beast, back to Davis. McGuire in the right corner. Ball's blocked, but he picks it back up. Trevin Shanks checks in for the Red Streaks. Declan Davis sends it back over to McGuire. Long pass over to Shanks. Shanks drives it in at the baseline. Shot is up, but no. Sends it to Henry. Now McGuire at the baseline. Man, they just take it right out of his hand.
Yeah.
Southeastern. Pfeiffer shoots the three. Shot's no good. Rebounded by the Swindler, who hands it off to McGuire. From the foul line.
Count it, neighbors, count it.
Brett McGuire for 2. It's 11-9. I feel like this is going to be a dogfight game, guys.
Yes, sir.
7 minutes, 6 seconds to go here in the second. Southeastern working it around. Lane Williams going to drive it in, but he kicks it back out. That's Gowan. Now to Pfeiffer. Cheadle. Williams has it. He tries to drive it in. Number 22 shoots the three. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Pfeiffer. It is no good. Declan Davis comes up with it. Still 11-9. The Streaks are down by 2, or up by 2. Let's look at the right scoreboard. Leighton Kelly in the corner. Tried to get it into the Beast, but it went off the foot of Southeastern. It'll be Piketon ball underneath their own bucket.
You know, that's what Piketon needs to do. Don't worry about the three. Get it inside to the Beast and let him put it up.
Feed the Beast.
You're exactly right.
Declan Davis going to take it out underneath the bucket. Into the Beast. Shot is up. It is no good. And they are fighting for it. And they said last touch by Piketon. It'll be Southeastern ball. 11-9. The Streaks are up. 6:30 to go. Kid out there on the court tying his shoe, but the action's still going on. Lade Williams for the Panthers. Williams over to Gowan. And we got a whistle.
Over the back.
34, Garrett Legg. That's the first team foul of the second. 6:13 to go. Williams for 3. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by G-Bird.
And he throws it away.
Throws a little too hard. Turnover by the Red Streaks. I think we need a timeout here or something. Get our boys regrouped. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That was an easy pass. They weren't even getting pressured.
Another kick by Bo this time.
11-9, 5:55 to go. Nice bounce pass to number 20 Strawsball, who puts it up for 2.
And there's nothing you can do like that because every one of the Piketon players had their hands up and he just shot over them.
Yep, I mean, that is what it is sometimes. 11-11. Garrett Legg to Davis. He's at the very top. Sends it to his left to Kelly. Pass to Legg.
And I'll tell you, Red Streaks are playing sloppy.
Yep. Straws ball for 2. It was just too easy for him. 13-11. Davis is at the top. And long pass over to McGuire. Back to Davis. Davis to Kelly. Kelly drives it to the top. Passes it to his right to Legg. Now to McGuire. McGuire shoots the 2. Shots up, way off. Rebounded by Cheadle of Southeastern, who throws it away underneath the bucket. So a turnover by...
I'll tell you guys, both teams are playing sloppy.
Luke
right
Gullion
now.
checking in for the Red Streaks for Garrett Legg. Leighton Kelly comes out. Mason Thacker comes back in for him. 13-11, 4:52 to go. Thacker over to his right, to the corner as Luke Gullion shoots the 3. Shot is up, no good. Not a single white jersey down there trying to rebound, so it goes right into the hands of Southeastern. Lane Williams to his right is Morgan, who shoots it from the foul line. Shot is up, no good.
And we got a whistle.
Panther foul on number 2, Daniel Morgan. That's his second foul of the night. Second foul for the Panthers in the second. Something's going on the court there. Cleaning up some sweat. All right, there they got it. At least they got the towel out instead of trying it with their feet.
Yeah.
Still 13-10. The Streaks are down by 2. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Mason Thacker is your ball handler, who sends it to his right side to Declan Davis. Declan into the beast. His shot is up.
Count it, neighbors, count it. Right there is what we need to see.
Bo Henry, we're all tied up at 13.
Give it to the beast.
Southeastern shoots the 3 way off, rebounded by the Red Streaks. Brett McGuire, a little contact. Ball gets taken out of his hand, goes out of bounds, should be last touched by Southeastern.
And watching McGuire, he's standing there dribbling the ball looking somewhere else, and the Southeastern just comes up and just knocks it right out of his hands. He's got to pay attention to what he's doing.
Gage Cheadle coming back in for the Panthers. Well, McGuire got hammered underneath the bucket on the other side. We could see it, and there was no call. Declan Davis inside to the beast again. He goes up. Oh, no good. But he gets his own rebound. Let's see if he can get it.
Oh, no way. No way.
Foul on Bo Henry.
Defensive player was not set at all.
Nope, bad call.
Same way it happened down here with the Swindler.
Just almost looks like confusion amongst the Red Streaks guys.
Yeah.
13-13, 3:51 to go here in the second. As Cheadle shoots the 3, no good, but he gets his own rebound. And then Lane Williams going to shoot the 3, and he drains it. Brett McGuire driving it down the baseline. Little jumper. No good. Southeastern with the rebound again. That's Carter Fisher. Back out to Lane Williams. 16-13 is your score. Your Streaks are down. This is just a dogfight, guys. Joey Pfeiffer inside to Fisher. And they get him for travel.
I was wondering if they was going to call that.
I heard the whistle, and I saw the swindler with his hand straight up. Turnover by the Panthers. Looks like he just got hit in the face.
Yeah.
I see a little frustration out of deck right now.
He just needs to calm down.
Leighton Kelly in the corner. Back over to Legg. Into Davis, who sends it to Kelly. Now into the Beast. The Beast sends it out to Thacker, who shoots a long three. Shot is up, no good. Leighton Kelly with the rebound. Gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Southeastern. It'll be Piketon ball.
Nice hustle there by Kelly.
Inbound pass from Legg to
count it, neighbors, count it.
You just got to feed the Beast. 6 on the night for the Beast. 15-16 is your score. The Panthers are up by 1 as Lane Williams is your ball handler for Southeastern. Sends it over to Cheadle, who backs it up. Straw's ball on the left wing. Now Cheadle in the corner. Oh, Declan's bloody. And so an official timeout there, injured player. So now I see where Declan's frustration's coming in. So he's got to come out of the ball game. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Southeastern ball, Lane Williams. Cheadle with it. Almost stolen by Thacker, but Williams goes up for the shot, no good. Rebounded by Joey Pfeiffer, and he puts it right back. 18-15, 1:50 to go. Legg, now Kelly has it in the corner, drives it around to the wing, inside to the Beast. Now underneath to Legg. His shot is up.
Count it, neighbors,
Garrett
count it.
Legg for 2. 18-17, streaks are down by 1. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go here in the second. Cheadle inside to Pfeiffer, bounce pass to Straw's ball. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Garrett Legg of Piketon. Sends it over to Thacker, to Bo Henry. He's at the wing. Now to the top is Legg. Into the corner, Leighton Kelly. Bounce pass to a wide open Legg, and his shot is up. Oh, no good. I think he got a little hammer down underneath the bucket there, guys.
No call.
No call. Rebounded by Southeastern. 18-17. 56 seconds to go here. Ball's lost. Picked up by Piketon off the foot of Fisher of Southeastern. Thacker to Leighton Kelly. Kelly to Legg. Kelly for the 3. No good. Rebounded by Southeastern. They just allowed Southeastern to get position on him there. There was a big mismatch.
Yeah.
Henry should have got that one. Pfeiffer to Fisher. Slowing things down. They got a 1-point lead. Lane Williams. He's at the top, drives it in, sends it back out to Pfeiffer.
And we got a timeout by the Panthers. Full timeout.
Full timeout. We'll take it with him here on 100.1 WXCQ. 17 seconds to go. 18-17 your score. The Panthers are up by 1. Back in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Ed Bressler, General Manager for your hometown.
$100.
And welcome back, all you Red Streak fans. It is 18-17 your score. 17 seconds to go here in the second half. Or the first half. I'm getting ahead of myself. I feel like I'm rushed tonight, guys.
You was a little.
All right, Southeastern ball. Lane Williams sends it. Oh, Cheadle for three. Shot is up, no good. Southeastern gets a rebound. Lane Williams going to shoot an uncontested three. Shot is up, no good. They're fighting for it. And that's going to do it. So after two, the Southeastern Panthers 18, the Piketon Red Streaks 17 here on 100.1 WXZQ. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth.
What's your thoughts on this year's art class?
So far, wonderful school year. It's been the first year feeling like we've kind of bounced back post-COVID, and as we're getting into the school year that's felt a lot more normal than previous ones. The Art 1 through Art 5 have done fantastic thus far, but Art 1 has taken off wonderfully. Their foundations are solid. They are building a great foundation, but they're building their skills very quickly to where it's going to show up in 2, 3, and 4 levels throughout the year. Art 2 through 5 levels are the advancing levels after that first kind of gauntlet they run in Art 1.
What's your expectations for next year?
Next year, so it's interesting how it works. The students choose if they continue to sign up. So is their willingness to come in, keep developing their skills, getting better, pushing their abilities, going outside of their comfort zones to strengthen their flow, what they prefer. So my expectations for next year is that they'll just continue to get better as they keep signing up.
Thank you very much.
Ignition sequence start. 1,
2, 3, 4. To exciting Piketon Red Streaks basketball on your home of the Red Streaks. 100.1 WXZQ Q100.
Alrighty, welcome back all you Red Streak fans. 17-18 is your score. We've got 7 minutes to the start of the second half, guys. And it's just hot up here.
Roasting.
We're roasting up here. The play tonight has just seemed kind of sloppy on both sides.
Both teams the first half has been sloppy, and right now it's 18-17 with Southeastern winning. But Piketon can get their stuff together and come out in the second half and come away with a victory. But they got to do something more than what they did the first half.
Yeah, they got to buckle down, make some adjustments. You're scoring first for your Southeastern Panthers. Lane Williams has 3. Daniel Morgan has 1. Joey Pfeiffer has 2. Gage Cheadle has 3. Strasball has 6. And Gowan has 3. That makes up 18. For your Red Streaks, Brent McGuire has 2. Declan Davis has 2. Garrett Legg has 4. The Beast has 6. Leighton Kelly has 3 off that big buzzer beater to end the first quarter, guys. That makes up 17. So, Red Streak Jim, what do you got for the stats?
Okay, it's kind of, like you said, it's a little sloppy, but there's not that many turnovers with either team. It's been kind of a slow-played game.
Right.
That being said, Piketon's shooting 42% from the two-point land. We're shooting 12.5% from threes. We've only hit 1 of 8. Free throws, 100%. Rebounds, we've got 13, 1 of them offensive. We're just not hitting the boards. Trying to remember to put some assists down. I've got us for 2. That's something I really just haven't, I guess, been paying attention to. We've got 2 blocks, and we've only got 6 turnovers and 3 fouls. For Southeastern, they're shooting 33% from the field, 2-pointers, and 23 from threes. So, not a good percentage on either one, really. 50% from free throw line. Rebounds, they've got 14, and opposite of us, 4 of them are offensive rebounds, so they're hitting the boards on the offense. They've got 1 block. They've only got 4 turnovers. We've got 6, so really it seems like there was a lot more, but
it does seem like a lot more.
There hasn't been, and they've committed 3 fouls, same as us. So we just got to pick up a little better on our defense, and if we're going to shoot those threes, I mean, the only way you can get out of them is keep shooting. I don't think the coach is going to tell them to stop, and like you said the other night, you miss 100% of the ones you don't shoot. So we got to try and get back in, and I just, like we've said, we need to hit the offensive boards. Just as an example, our first 3 3-pointers that we didn't hit were all taken by our big guys. So no, I mean, they were out rooming the 3-point line, which is fine if that's the plays they're running. But when we do that, we have nobody underneath.
Nobody at all.
And that's, in my opinion, it's killing us. I mean, we should be getting some rebounds against these shorter teams, and we're just not doing it.
Well, that was one of the things. We definitely have the size advantage. I think their biggest player is Fisher. He may be 6'3". The rest of them are all under 6 foot. So, we've got at least three that are over 6 foot, and we definitely have the size advantage. So, to me, they just need to crash and attack.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not the coach, so I don't know.
Yeah, and that was obvious on the offense. I mean, we were going to Bo underneath, and he was doing good. Now, the last 2 times I had it down for block on one of them, but the other one he just plain old got hammered. But, he's missed a couple underneath. So his leg, he's got to pass inside and worked his way in. It just seems like that seems to be working for us at times. Especially when, like I say, when you've got the height on the guys.
Yeah, if it keeps working, keep using it.
And I will say they're not really calling a whole lot of fouls tonight, guys.
No, they're letting them play.
I mean, they're letting them play. Yeah, and it's noticeable. So we got 2 minutes 30 seconds here to start the third. We'll be back here on 100.1 WXCQ in 2 minutes.
I'm Jacob Stanley, and I'm here with
Miss Kristen Campbell.
Miss Campbell, can you tell us what it was like when you first started the FFA program?
Well, technically, I did not start it. Miss Hablitzel started it before I came. The program was in existence, I think, for about 3 years before I got here. And Miss Hablitzel started the chapter. She got the chapter registered and licensed so that we're an official chapter. Mm-hmm. And when I started in 2019, started fresh and new, didn't know a whole lot about what exactly I was doing, but quickly learned. And we had, the first year, I think we had about 19 students that were involved.
So, tell me about your guys' experiences since joining FFA.
Well, I've been in FFA for 2 years. This is my first year being an officer. And it's the first year of going up to national convention, and it was very fun. You get to meet more people from other states and just see what others do and how we can expand to make ours better for everybody else to get more involved.
So do you think you guys are going to pick a agricultural career when you guys graduate?
I do have an ag business career chosen whenever I graduate, yes.
And what is that?
I'm going to have a ag business degree to fall back on and work in our local ag office for our county.
Exciting Piketon Red Streaks basketball on your home of the Red Streaks, 100.1 WXZQ, Piketon, Waverly, Chillicothe.
All righty, welcome back, all you Red Streak fans. 18-17. Let's see if the Red Streaks can just start putting the hammer down on the Southeastern Panthers. I see Declan's back out on the court. I'm not sure where the blood was coming from. Almost like his ear. Yeah, he's got something stuck in his ear. Southeastern. Cheadle shoots 2. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Garrett Legg of Piketon. The Swindler. Passes it over to Thacker, to Legg in the corner. Inside to the Beast. Back to Legg underneath the bucket. Shot is up. And he got hammered, so he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. It's about time.
Guys, right there is what we need to see. Right there.
Yeah.
Get inside.
They fed the Beast. The Beast saw the good look to Legg. Goes to the bucket, picks up the foul, going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a pretty good set. They fed it into Bo.
And that first one was in.
Just as soon as the pass, Legg cut from the side, and Bo hit him coming in wide open. And then he got hammered.
Second shot is good. 19-18. The Streaks are back on top. Let's keep the lead going from here to the end of the game, guys. Cheadle to Williams. Ball's loose, but he picks it back up. And Morgan drives it in. Ball is deflected, out of bounds. Last touch by Piketon, so good defense by the Red Streaks.
And he just punted that ball.
Long pass. Ooh, almost stolen by the Swindler. They got locked up there with Williams and Declan. Cheadle over to Lane Williams. To Morgan, back to Williams. He's going to drive it in, stop, sends it back out. Cheadle now has it. 19-18, 6:46 to go here on 100.1 WXZQ. Inside to Fisher. He's in the paint. He shoots it from the foul line, and he gets it. Carter Fisher for 2. 20-19, Declan Davis is your ball handler. Sends it to his right side to the Beast. Back to Davis to the top. Over to Thacker. Thacker back to Davis. Davis drives it in. Passes it hit off the face of a Southeastern defender right into Thacker's hands. McGuire shoots the 2.
Count it, neighbors, count it.
Brent McGuire for 2. 21-20 your score. 6 minutes to go. Morgan. Cheadle at the top. To the left is Williams. Williams shoots the jumper, shots up, no good, but he's going to get fouled.
Partially blocked.
So Declan going to send him to the line for hopefully not 2 points.
He kind of glanced up here at you.
No good on the first one.
Good foul.
Second shot. Williams up. Count that one.
21 all.
Davis is your ball handler. To his left. To Thacker. Now back to Davis. They're just passing it back and forth. Into the corner. His leg. Drives it down the baseline. He stops. Sends it back out to Davis. Now to Thacker. Ball stolen by Williams. Wide open underneath is number 2. Oh, and he flubs it. Daniel Morgan.
Nice defensive play there by Thacker to hit the ball out.
Stopped the foreshore 2 points on the steal. It'll be Southeastern ball underneath their own bucket. Cheadle. He's at the top. They're passing it around. Cheadle now has it to Williams. Williams going to drive it in, passes it to wide open Cheadle from the wing for 3. Shot is up and in. 3 more points. Gage Cheadle, 24-21. Declan Davis. Now Garrett Legg. McGuire, little jumper. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Panthers. 21-24 your score. Southeastern's up by 2. As Williams, about mid-post, sinks
High
to
off
2.
the glass. And we got a 30-second timeout by Piketon.
Well, they need to call a timeout here, so we're going to keep it right here, run through our list of sponsors. Tonight's action is brought to you by Ohio Valley Bank, Waverly Tire, Southern Ohio Medical Center, Chillicothe Trucks, Brewster's Real Estate and Auction Company, Bowyer Funeral Home, Ricer Equipment, Quick Stop Lube and Tire of Piketon, Valley View Health Center, Tim Dickerson for Pike County Sheriff, Rent to Own, Hometown Chevrolet, Elizabeth's Custom Tees, Chase Brown Law, Rockwater Campground, Tracy D. Evans for Pike County Sheriff, Best Buy Motors, Brewster's Hometown Pharmacy, and Brandon K. Woolridge, Deep Woods Lumber. 26-21 is your score. 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the third. 30-second timeout by the Red Streaks.
And in that first 4 minutes here, they've outscored us 8-4 to start the second half.
Declan Davis is your ball handler. Sends it to his left to Brent McGuire. Back to Legg at the top to Davis in the wing. Bounce pass to McGuire. He's in the corner. Tries to feed the beast, but it just gets taken out of his hands. 4 minutes to go. Straw's ball. Oh, nice steal
by Kelly.
Kelly. The ball is now loose. They were all just going around the floor. Now the officials are going to talk about it. Dang it.
Watch that.
I said, dang it.
I know. I think they were trying to decide whether it was an over.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And we did hit the ball. So.
Cheadle to Morgan, shoots the 3, shots up, no good. Should be dead ball, went over the backboard.
Yep, Piketon ball. 26-21. Piketon down.
Declan Davis is your ball handler. To his right side, Legg. Now back to the top is Davis. Shanks. Now Davis slips. Ball's taken away.
And he's hammered.
Bo Henry going to pick up a foul. We're talking about it again. Lane Williams going to the line to shoot 2.
This whole game has been nothing but confused.
Since 5:30 when I got here. First shot is up and in.
(27-21).
Second shot is good.
Make it 28-21. Panthers. 3:05 to go here in the third quarter.
The Red Streaks have got to do something here.
Yeah.
Ball's Knocked out of bounds by Southeastern. Davis to Shanks. Into the corners, Kelly. Kelly bounced pass to the Beast. Under the bucket, shot is up, no good. And they are fighting for it, and they're going to call a jump on that one.
Nice hustle there by Kelly. It'll be Piketon ball.
Yeah, it was good to see somebody hitting the boards on the offense.
Leg bounce pass to Davis. Shot is up. He gets blocked.
And a foul.
Yeah, I mean, he fouled. 3 on the night for Davis. So I imagine he's going to be in the seat on the bench soon. Yep.
There he goes.
(28-21), 2:43 to go. They're still talking over something down there.
This game has just been odd.
28-21. Cheadle to Williams. Underneath, number 22, that's Gowan. Now Lane Williams wide open. Now sends it back to Cheadle. Gowan in the corner, gets double teamed. Lane Williams inside
wide
to Cheadle
open.
Underneath the bucket, wide open, but oh man, did not get that easy layup, and they are fighting for it underneath. Garrett needs help, fellas. Gets it off to McGuire. McGuire to Shanks. Ball should have been kicked there.
Piketon ball.
Piketon ball. (28-21). Shanks for 3. No good. Good work for that offensive rebound, but it just gets stripped out of their hands. Into the corner is Gowan for 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Beast. And the Beast needs some help.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to stay down there. Shanks. Almost stolen. Pass to McGuire. He's going to hang on to it for a second. Try to slow things down. Good move by the senior. Drives it to the wing. To the corner is Henry. Now to Shanks. Back on the wing. Brett McGuire in the corner. Shoots the 3. Shot is up. Oh, no good. Tries to save it. Saves it to Southeastern. We got to just keep taking the shots, guys. 28-21. 1 minute to go. Ooh, good defense by Kevin Shanks to knock the ball out of bounds. It'll be Southeastern ball.
Nice play.
We're under a minute to go. Lane Williams. (28-21). Bounce pass, ball gets out, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Southeastern, so it'll be Piketon ball. 42.5 seconds to go.
Mike, we've only scored 4 points this quarter.
That's what I'm thinking, Jim.
It's kind of that third quarter jinx that we've had.
Yeah.
A lot of games.
The Beast back out to McGuire, to Kelly, over to Shanks. Come on, feed one of those big guys, fellas. They're down underneath. There he goes to the Beast. He backs it up, sends it to McGuire to the top. Over to Shanks, to Kelly. Kelly drives it in, but they pass it back around. Now McGuire's going to drive it in to Shanks. A little jumper for 2. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Garrett Legg of Piketon. Got a foul on the floor, no shot. Blue 4. (28-21), 6.8 seconds to go here. Trevin Shanks in the corner for 3, way off. Rebounded by Southeastern. 1 second to go. Long buzzer beater shot. No good. So after 3, 28. Southeastern, Piketon 21. We'll be back here in 1 minute here on 100.1 WXCQ.
Need an oil change? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Need tires for your
Davis to leg in the corner for 3. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Southeastern.
Panthers coach is telling them to slow her down.
6:20 to go, 32-23. Fisher hands off to Williams. Gage Cheadle gets double teamed. Long throw.
And he throws it to the cheerleaders.
You know where his mind's at.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain couldn't cut that pass.
32-23 is your score. Declan Davis is the ball handler. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Piketon's got to start hitting some shots, making things happen.
Yes, they do.
Ball's passed to McGuire, back to Davis. Back to McGuire in the corner for 3.
And the neighbors count it. 26-32 Panthers.
We needed that, fellas. We really did. Great shot by the senior.
Piketon's picked up on the defense there.
Throws it away. Picks it up over and back.
Piketon ball.
That one they don't need to discuss.
32-26 is your score. 5 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the ball game. Davis is your ball handler to McGuire. Back to Leg at the top. Leg sends it to Davis. Davis drives it in. Another pass to McGuire for 3.
Count it, Davis, count it.
It is good.
And we got a timeout. We got a full timeout.
We'll take it with him here on 100.1 WXCQ. 32-29 is your score. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Back in 30 seconds.
Re-elect Tracy D. Evans, Pike County Sheriff, as your Pike County.
Home of the Red Streaks, 100.1 WXZQ Q100.
32-29 is your score. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go here.
I'll tell you what, guys,
the
Red
ball
Streaks,
game.
they can pull it out. McGuire, he's kind of heated up there. Let's feed him the ball.
Hey, I like playing that fireball music. I've been waiting all season to do that. And I got to play it twice now for Brent. Let's keep it up. The shots will fall, fellas. The shots will fall. 32-29. Lane Williams of Southeastern is the ball handler. Sends it over.
He's traveling. My God.
There we go. Another turnover.
I thought they was just going to kind of let that one go. He's a little slow calling that one.
Piketon ball.
Trevin Shanks sends it to Davis. Davis takes it to the top, speeds it up, stops. Thought about the three. Inside to leg. McGuire for three again. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Trevin Shanks.
Nice hustle.
Davis backs it up. Falls loose, picked back up. Oh, good save by Shanks.
Got to watch them passes. 30-second timeout.
30 seconds. We'll run through our list of sponsors here. Tonight's action is brought to you by Ohio Valley Bank, Waverly Tire, Southern Ohio Medical Center, Chillicothe Trucks, Brewster's Real Estate and Auction Company, Bowyer Funeral Home, Ricer Equipment, Quick Stop Lube and Tire of Piketon, Valley View Health Center, Tim Dickerson for Pike County Sheriff, Rent to Own, Hometown Chevrolet, Elizabeth's Custom Tees, Chase Brown Law, Rockwater Campground, Tracy D. Evans for Pike County Sheriff, Best Buy Motors, Brewster's Hometown Pharmacy, and Brandon K. Woolridge, Deep Woods Lumber. You're listening to Piketon Red Streak Basketball with the Madman and Rockin' Raj on FM 100.1 WXZQ and YourTotalMedia.com. Okay, welcome back. 4:33, 32-29. Good save there by Shanks and a good timeout by Miller.
Yeah.
Davis. Nice alley. Oh, daggone it. They missed it.
Boy, that would have been beautiful.
Alley-oop attempt from Davis to McGuire. Oh, it was a valiant effort. I love it. Want to see more of that.
Absolutely.
Williams inside to Fisher. His shot is up. No good, but they're going to call a foul on somebody.
I think that one's on Davis.
He was standing. He wasn't moving.
Yeah.
He was straight up. 4 fouls on the night for him.
I just cannot comment on that one.
Carter Fisher's first shot is up and in. No good on the second shot. 33-29. Leg with the rebound. To Davis. Shanks to leg inside of the beast.
That kind of worried me there when he blew that whistle.
Foul on Straw's ball.
Yeah.
That's his second.
Coach Miller, he got kind of excited too. He's like, no, you cannot call it on the beast.
More sweat, man. I mean, that tells you how hot it is in here. I mean, they're down there working their behinds off.
I've lost a couple pounds sitting here.
Me too. I've lost a couple pounds since I got here, at least.
Yeah, you running back and forth.
33-29. McGuire drives it in under the bucket. Jumper.
Count it, neighbors, count it.
McGuire.
33-31 Panthers.
Oh, boy, guys. Cheadle for the Panthers. Now to Morgan. Morgan to Williams. To Straw's ball, back to Williams. Sends it to Morgan. Now to Cheadle. They're just going to work the clock, guys.
That's what they're doing.
Williams to the corners. Cheadle drives it down the baseline. And we got a foul call on McGuire.
Coach Miller's like, come on there.
That's what I say. Just nonsense words there. Fisher kicks it back out to Williams. Morgan works it around. Now to Cheadle. 2:55 to go. They're going to have to start forcing some turnovers or something. Carter Fisher almost got it to the paint, but then kicked it back out to Lane Williams.
They're doing a good job running the time off the clock.
Williams to Cheadle. Cheadle long pass to Morgan. Ball is a turnover.
There we
in
go.
the hands of Piketon. Come on, boys. The Swindlers got it. Sends it to McGuire. McGuire to leg underneath the bucket.
Count it, neighbors, count it. We got a tie ball game, folks, with 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter.
That's exactly what we needed. Get it to those big guys.
Yeah.
2 minutes to go. You got to keep him from scoring. Oh, my goodness. Davis and Williams kind of crashed into each other. And that's his fifth. He's done.
Davis looked like he tripped. Kelly, he'll come in for Davis.
33 all. Had to take a moment of silence there for myself to regain my composure as they clean up more sweat off the floor. They got all kinds of towels out there. Coach Ennis looks like he's asking for more. Like maybe that's not enough.
The official's like, yeah, guys, that's good. Let's go.
Okay, I think we got it all cleaned up. It'll be Southeastern ball on the foul by Davis. He fouls out. The Swindler is done for tonight. Good deflection by Kelly, knocking it out of bounds to stop an inbound play. It'll still be Southeastern ball. 1:57 to go, 33 all. They get it in. A steal by Garrett Legg. Slow it down here, fellas. Work the clock.
Legs like, I need help.
Yeah, they all kind of took off in a mad rush. Leighton Kelly bounces it into the beast.
And he's
hit the
tripped.
floor, and there's not a call.
And they call a jump ball.
How can you get a jump when your butt's on top of the ball?
Wow, Coach Miller is irate, and he should be.
And Bo's kind of favoring that ankle when he fell there.
Gee, Merry Christmas. 33 all, 1:41 to go. They're cleaning up some sweat. Bo, he's at the half-court mark. He is limping a little bit. I mean, he was on top of the ball.
Yeah.
They were fighting for it. He got hammered, and you call a jump on that.
And he was shoved down and no call.
You okay there, Red Streak Jim?
Yeah, I got a little cough there.
I tried to catch it before to get it off the air. 33-33, 1 minute and 41 seconds to go. And what I'm going to say is just an interesting game. It's interesting all together. I just
all the way around.
All the way around. From start to finish.
Get it in.
To the beast. He's got 4 guys on him, but he goes up.
And
he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Coach Miller's like, about time you call it.
Yeah, about time you call something. That's Strasball's foul. It's his 3rd tonight. Bo Henry's going to the line to shoot 2, and boy, do we need these 2 free throws.
Yes, we do.
You count the first one. Piketon regains the lead, 34-33.
What a game.
Shot number 2 is up. No good.
Too hard.
Rebounded by the Panthers. 34-33, 1 minute 30 to go. Cheadle bounce to Strasball, takes a little jumper. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Garrett Legg. Great hustle by the junior. G. Bird hands it off to McGuire. McGuire going to slow things down a bit. Trevin Shanks has it on the right wing. Bounce pass back to McGuire. McGuire backs it up just a bit, slowing things down. Gets double teamed.
Needs help.
And
number 2.
Morgan picks up his 3rd foul for the Panthers. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go here. It'll be Piketon ball. Each team has 3 fouls this quarter.
I'm getting antsy.
I'm standing up.
I'm getting antsy.
I ain't got my cameras on me tonight. McGuire got to get it across the half-court mark. He's got 10 seconds. There he gets it. Now he's going to slow things down. We got a 1-point lead. We're under a minute to go. And Morgan picks up foul number 4 for the Panthers. Next one is double bonus. Yeah. Let's do that again. Get it to the hands of McGuire. McGuire has it. 56 seconds. Clock is running. Getting pressured across the half-court mark. Makes it across the line. Spins. Gets to the slot. Drives it to the wing. Now backs it back out.
Come on, guys. Help him out.
Garrett Legg is wide open into the Beast. The Beast gets double-teamed. Gets it to Trevin Shanks. Trevin Shanks now to McGuire. 30 seconds to go. 34-33 is your score. Southeastern's trying to foul. They're just not seeing it. 25 seconds to go. There, they got it. That's going to be Daniel Morgan's 5th foul of the night.
The official seen that foul there a few seconds ago, but he's like, let's get this game over with.
Yeah, it's hot in here, man. I am sweating.
I think that's like on 2, Daniels, I think you said it was.
Morgan, Daniel
Morgan.
Yeah.
He had 4, so he knew he couldn't foul, and I think he was looking around, hoping somebody else would come out.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't get fouled out, but, I mean, it just got down to it. He had to do it.
Brent McGuire.
Big shots right here.
To the line here.
Count it,
and you count it. 23.6 seconds to go. 35-33. This shot is big. And he drains it.
And we got a 30-second timeout by Piketon.
30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Go through our list of sponsors. Tonight's action is brought to you by Ohio Valley Bank, Waverly Tire, Southern Ohio Medical Center, Chillicothe Trucks, Brewster's. You're listening to Piketon Red Streak Basketball with the Madman and Rockin' Raj on FM 100.1 WXZQ and YourTotalMedia.com. You know, Raj, I got to add Red Streak Gym to that. I'll do that before next game. Man, it's loud here in the oven. It's hot.
It is.
Everybody's on their feet for the most part. We are anyway. 36-33 is your score. 23.6 seconds to go.
I'll tell you what, Madman, if Piketon wins this, it's going to be a big win for the Red Streak.
Yeah, a needed win for this team.
Much needed.
The Panthers ball, and Piketon's going to press. Good idea.
Lane Williams getting pressured by Trevin Shanks. He's a sophomore. Seeing him play lots more minutes.
And we got a timeout by the Panthers.
13.7 seconds to go. 36-33. Let's go through our list of sponsors. Or you just want to just talk? What do we think, guys?
Hey, well, let's hang in here. And this is not met as a down on either one of them, but the way this game's been played, it's just 2, 2, and 5, 6th place teams. I mean, it's just been it's not been a good game. And that's what doesn't make sense. It has been a good game, but it just does not look good at times.
Okay, Thunderstruck is echoing through the building. Now they kill it. It'll be Southeastern ball. Gage Cheadle takes it out in front of his own bench. Hands off to Williams. That's not what we needed.
Well,
with the foul.
We got a couple to give, so.
He was mud.
You don't want it, but, it didn't hurt us.
Yeah, that's our fourth team foul.
Best time for those is when they get down to about 5 seconds and before they can set up and get a foul in.
Strauss ball is your ball handler.
Over and back.
There we go.
Oh,
Piketon ball. Piketon ball.
Wow. Big mistake by the Panthers.
10 seconds to go. 36-33. Red Streaks with the lead, and we got a full timeout by the Panthers.
Let's take it with them here on 100.1 WXCQ. Back in 30 seconds.
Did you know?
Listening to exciting Piketon Red Streaks basketball on your home of the Red Streaks. 100.1 WXZQ Q100.
An exciting ball game, guys.
Yes,
Exciting.
it is. 36-33. A huge mistake by the Panthers.
Yeah.
With the over and back. It'll be Piketon ball. 10 seconds to go. The Red Streaks are up by 3.
And Leg will take it out for Piketon.
I imagine it's going to be a foul right off the bat.
Get in there.
Gets it to Henry, and 9.1. The Beast is going to go to the line to shoot 2. That was Brevin Straw's ball. That's his 4th. Bo Henry is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Make them both. He's going to spit on those hands.
They could just wipe the sweat out of his hair. Bo Henry's first shot is up.
Count it.
It is in.
That makes it a 2-possession game. 9 seconds.
Shot number 2.
It's good. Count it, neighbors. Count it.
And the fat lady is getting ready to sing. 7 seconds to go. No fouls. Long shot. No good. Rebounded by the Beast.
Okay, this is to all you Southeastern Panthers fans. Turn out the lights. The party's over. The Red Streaks win, folks, tonight. 38-33 over the Southeastern Panthers.
What a victory by the Red Streaks.
I'll tell you what, Madman. I was kind of doubting it there, but the Red Streaks, they fought through it, and they come back with the big victory.
Yes, they did. I mean, this wasn't the prettiest game.
No.
But
it was not.
A win is a win. Anytime you
That's
get
right.
into the win column, back into the win column is a good night. 38-33, your final score. The Piketon Red Streaks victorious over the Southeastern Panthers here on 100.1 WXEQ. We're going to be back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Ed Bressler.
What's your thoughts on this year's art class?
So far, wonderful school year. It's been the first year feeling like we've kind of bounced back post-COVID, and as we're getting into the school year that's felt a lot more normal than previous ones. The Art 1 through Art 5 have done fantastic thus far, but Art 1 has taken off wonderfully. Their foundations are solid. They are building a great foundation, but they're building their skills very quickly to where it's going to show up in 2, 3, and 4 levels throughout the year. Art 2 through 5 levels are the advancing levels after that first kind of gauntlet they run in Art 1.
What's your expectations for next year?
Next year, so it's interesting how it works. The students choose if they continue to sign up. So is their willingness to come in, keep developing their skills, getting better, pushing their abilities, going outside of their comfort zones to strengthen their flow, what they prefer. So my expectations for next year is that they'll just continue to get better as they keep signing up.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Waverly Tire and Auto Repair, your one-stop destination for top-notch automotive care. Located at 716 U.S. Route 23 in Waverly, specializing in front-end service, precision alignments, quick oil changes, and a vast selection of major tires. For quality, drive out with confidence. You're listening to exciting Piketon Red Streaks basketball on your home of the Red Streaks, 100.1 WXZQ Q100.
Alrighty, welcome back to all you Piketon Red Streak fans out there. The Red Streaks are now 3-5 in the SVC. The Panthers fall to 2-6 in the SVC. Big victory, not the prettiest of wins.
No, it sure wasn't, Madman, but Piketon needed this win very bad.
They did. 38-33, your final score. Going over the scoring unofficially, of course, for the Southeastern Panthers, Lane Williams with 10, Daniel Morgan with 1, Joey Pfeiffer with 2, Gage Cheadle with 6. Strasball had 6, Gowan had 3, and Fisher had 5. That makes up 33. For your Piketon Red Streaks, Brent McGuire led the way with 14. Declan Davis had 2. Garrett Legg had 4. Let me back that up. Declan Davis had 2. Garrett Legg had 8. Can't read my writing, guys. Bo Henry had 9. Leighton Kelly had 3. And Trevin Shanks had 2. So I'm going to repeat that again. McGuire had 14. Davis had 2. Legg had 8. Henry had 9, Kelly had 3, Shanks had 2. That makes up 38. So again, guys, not the prettiest of victories, but a victory nonetheless, and we'll take it. What do you got for us, Red Streak Jim?
Okay, with that win, that pulls us up out of the basement, and that's a good thing. And just a side note, in that final quarter, we scored 17. We held them to 5, so that was the difference right there. We finally played a good fourth quarter game. 2-point shots, we shot 45%. 3-point shots, we're still sitting there, 18.75%. Free throws, 64%. We had 20 rebounds, 2 offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, And the best thing that I like on here is 9 turnovers. So that's down from what we've been doing here lately. And 10 fouls. For Southeastern, they shot 38% from 2. They only shot 22% from three-point land, 71% on the free throws. They had 19 rebounds, 4 of them offensive, 1 steal, 1 block, and they had 13 turnovers. That was they only had 4 the first half, so we kind of put the pressure on them and caused a little more turnovers in that final quarter, and they ended up with 10 fouls. But all in all, good win for the Streaks, and like you said, it wasn't the prettiest win, but it's a win.
We'll take it, right? And we are joined by Coach Miller. Coach, give us your thoughts.
Oh, you guys are absolutely right. We'll take a win any way we can get it.
Heck yeah.
And that's going to be a dogfight up there at their place. The staff had said going into the locker room after the game, 'cause obviously as a coach you think about all the bad stuff, all the negative stuff, and sometimes you just need your attention redirected. And they mentioned down 7 going into the 4th. What a response! I mean, that's honestly it had a similar feeling to Greenfield. The game did, just the flow of it, and just real choppy, and the possessions were real long. Southeastern hunkered down in that zone and really bothered us. We don't play against a whole lot of zone in our schedule, and we don't practice a whole lot of zone in practice. So you could definitely tell. You obviously could tell that they had a game plan. They did a great job and made things difficult. And we weren't hitting shots, and we're kind of discombobulated a little bit, especially in the first half. Through some turnovers, the guys as they were flashing the areas to get to their spots, and just kind of getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. But man, especially losing Deck. He fouled out midway through the 4th, I think, or 3 minutes to go, and that's massive because Deck runs the show for us. So for us to get a response and be able to pull out that one, that's down 7 and we won by 5, so that's a 12-point swing. We'll take that any quarter.
That should move us up in the RPI rankings too. And I noticed Declan was bloody. I didn't see what it did. Did it come from his ear, or was it his nose?
I think it's his lip. Yeah, I think his lip.
That lip just. Well, I mean, he's always bloody in some way.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So we mentioned you said the shots just weren't falling, but the only way you're going to get that to correct itself is to shoot, right?
That's
so
it.
I mean, you just got to keep it going, and the shots are going to fall, and. They did tonight when we needed them. Brent had those 2, right off the bat, and that was great. They just got to keep shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a grind, and like I said, credit to Southeastern. We, kids get comfortable hunting shots, right? And hunting shots is such a big piece of being able to be a shot maker, is knowing where my shots are going to come from and finding comfort in that, and knowing when to get my legs loaded, and knowing when to get my hands ready, and just having my eyes be aggressive eyes where I see nothing but that rim on my catch. And that zone just kind of throws you off because, like we said, all of our film, I mean, they were heavy man. So the one day to prepare and practice coming off of the previous game against Adena, it was all of our man stuff, and then we come out and we see nothing but zone. And so we just didn't have reps of guys getting comfortable hunting their shots through that zone. And I thought there was some missed opportunities where guys could have caught and shot, or could have caught and ripped, but they did a great job throwing us out of rhythm. They really did. I mean, it was a great game plan, and obviously Brent got a little more comfortable toward the end of the game, so we're happy about that. But I mean, not just that, but one of those threes came off of great penetration, knowing where the guy was. I think it was Deck that actually made that pass where he drove away from Brent and then threw it across his body.
I think so.
No, it was big. I mean, I've got us. You guys said 9. We'll take your number. B-Dad's got us for 11. And then I've got us for 82.6% D boards, and so our numbers are 75. We want to be at 75 or better for D boards, and then we want to be. I told the kids once we get below 15 our average turnovers, I'm bringing this number down. But right now we want to be below 15 turnovers, and so you check those 2 boxes. You win most often, and our kids just did a great job of staying the course and. Show a lot of resilience. I mean, that's been with this group. It's we have these moments where things don't go real well, and then we start to do things that make them maybe get a little bit worse. So for them to pull one out like that, where they showed a lot of resilience, I mean, I can't help but propel us in a good way.
Well, and one of the things you mentioned too that I just kind of forgot is they only really had 1 day to prepare.
Yeah, one day.
This is a rescheduled games. They had we had Adena, then we had one practice, and then now today. So yeah, I mean, for them to come out and I mean, again, it's not pretty, but it's a W, and these kids need it. They definitely need this boost headed up to Zane Trace.
Oh, absolutely. And you guys know how difficult life is. I mean, us.
Oh yeah.
Especially us being a little bit older, right? You know how delicate it can be and how it can change in an instant. And I've always felt that sports have been a great teacher of life, and for them to dig their heels in and say, okay, things aren't going well right now, but if we continue to trust
yes, absolutely.
what we do, right? And there's that old saying of chop wood, carry water. When things aren't going well, you get back to those bare essentials, right? I'm going to chop wood and I'm going to carry water. Things find a way to work itself out, and so the kids did that. They just stayed true to what we were trying to do. Rebounded the ball well, took care of it in the second half, and lo and behold, some shots fell, some guys made plays, and then we were able to come out on the good side. So those are great teachers for life.
All right, well, Coach, we really appreciate you coming up and talking to us, and again, congratulations on the big win, and credit to you, your staff, and most definitely those boys down there.
Absolutely, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks. See you Friday.
Sorry, Raj, I forgot to turn your mic on, buddy. He was probably talking the whole time.
No.
That was Coach Miller talking about that victory, and what a victory it was, and we'll take it all day long. The Piketon Red Streaks improve their spot in the SVC 3-5. Southeastern falls to 2-6, I believe, because Southeastern actually lost 2 nights ago against Westfall. But, a great game. Just, I mean, again, it was kind of shaky, like he said. I mean, and the coach put it all out there and said this is what happened, but they were able to come back and just put that together in the fourth and get those 17, because like you said, Jim, they outscored them 17-5, and that was it, because it was all Southeastern the whole way through. Fellas, final thoughts.
It was a rocky game. It wasn't a pretty game, but the Red Streaks come out with a victory. That's all that matters. We come out on top, and hopefully they can take us up to Ross County here Saturday against Zane Trace.
And that brings us to our next game. Like you said, Rockin' Raj, the Red Streaks will travel to Kinnickinnick to take on the Zane Trace Pioneers in the pit. We will have that live here on 100.1 WXZQ. And with any luck, I'll also have that streaming on Main Street TV and Total Media Radio on YouTube. I haven't quite got the final authorization to do that from Zane Trace, but I hope to get it tomorrow. So with that being said, he's Rockin' Raj.
And he's the Madman.
And there's Red Streak Jim over there not saying a word.
Well, I'm just sitting thinking about this game. We played 3 good quarters. The third quarter we were down a little bit, but they got it back in that fourth quarter. Played some good defense, and shots started hitting a little bit. It was just a good game. I mean, it was a good game to watch. Might not have been the best played game, but it was a good game to watch. And like we said a couple times, we come away with the W, and that's the big thing.
That's it. And I was standing. Raj was standing the last quarter. We were pumped.
We were pumped
up. It's a mid-season game, but man, it was almost like it was a final season. So again, with that being said, for Red Streak Jim, Rockin' Raj, I'm the Madman. Remember, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
That's right.
Have a good evening, everybody. We'll see you on Saturday.
Good night.
You've been listening